A Plaguelands Media production.
Hey everyone, this is Hugh from Plaguelands Media bringing you another role-playing game review. This time I'm looking at Conan Adventures in an Age Undreamed of. I've been a huge fan of Robert E. Howard's original Conan stories. I love the Conan novels written by Robert Jordan, who wrote the Wheel of Time series. Really excited for the latest Conan novel that has just been released. I think it's called Blood of the Serpent. So I wanted to just show you what I have when it comes to the Conan RPG system. This is the 2D20 system by Modiphius. It's a good system. I haven't actually run any games. I've read the rule book. I've created a character with my good friend, Dr. Luke Carmen. Last year, one night, we were Zooming and we decided to just, dream up a Conan character. It's a good system. I'm looking forward to playing it. I just want to show you, some of the rule books and talk about some of the things that make it different from other role-playing games. Now, the first thing you'll notice, the cover art is fucking amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. When you open the book, this beautiful map of the world of Conan. We have Aquilonia, Hyperborea, Asgard, Cimmeria, Vanaheim, the Pictish Wilderness. It's all there. What I love about the character creation in this game is, we get some history and backstory. The character creation in this game is random if you want it to be. You can just roll the dice and pick, if I rolled a 24, my character is from Shem. You roll your attributes, you roll your cast. And what I found when creating the character with my friend was that in the character creation process, the story of that character started to come out. It was completely random, but we got into this thing where his character was a nobleman who had been raised by a rival family as kind of this exchange, and it was just this really cool story that came out. So I really love that about the character creation. You have your archetypes here: archer, barbarian, mercenary, noble warrior, nomad, priest, priestess, pirate, scholar, scoundrel, and witch or shaman. And they come with different skills and talents and things like that, and your equipment. Now, these are important because, as you're going to see with each subsequent book, you just get more and more choices. Nature, education, war story, and then the finishing touches. It's a really elegant, randomized character creation system, and I like it a lot. And again, that art is just phenomenal. So like a typical book, you get, all the rules for skills and things like that, your equipment. It's half player's handbook and half dungeon master's guide. So, that's cool. You get all your monsters and things like that. And you get some adventures at the end, which I do appreciate. So, that is the core rulebook. This is all you need to play the game. However, there are other source books, such as the Player's Guide. Now, this basically just takes everything from the core book that is beneficial to the players and puts it into one book so that your players can have the information at their fingertips as well. Nothing new, just the player's info. Here's what I love about this game and this setting. You have different source books depending on what style of game or what your players want to play. For example, we have Conan the Barbarian. This is basically the rule book if your characters want to be barbarian characters, like if they want to just be barbarians. So you have new random tables to roll on, new archetypes, the bard, the hunter, the raider, and the slaver. And you can just basically refine your character down. So if you want your players to be Cimmerians, then, grab this book because it gives you more options, more backstories, or gear. And then you have like detailed information on all of the barbarian lands, Cimmeria, Nordheim, and it gives you basically everything you need to know. Now, is this book necessary? No, it's not. Why do I love this book so much? Because I love the world of Conan, and this just is a deeper dive into that. You get like different descriptions of places and things like that, and then different enemies and big bads and whatever. So you get all of these new options for your game. So that is Conan the Barbarian. There is also Conan the Brigand. And each of these books like details some part of Conan's life through the Robert E. Howard stories, which is cool. Which gives you new archetypes. You get the entertainer, Cossack, merchant, torturer, different talents, things like that. So you have Conan the Brigand, Conan the Mercenary, Conan the Thief, Conan the Scout, Conan the Pirate. This one is very cool. Conan the Wanderer, Conan the Adventurer, and Conan the King. Again, like I said, these aren't necessary to enjoy the game, but they are fantastically written source books which detail different aspects of the world, different points in Conan's life. If I'm not mistaken, each one of these comes with the statistics for Conan at this point in his adventuring days. So you can see for Conan the Scout, you have all of his abilities, his talents, his different attacks, things like that. But if we go to Conan the King, we can find the stats for Conan when he is the king of Aquilonia. This is also a great source book if you want your characters to build an empire. It has all the rules on how they can do that. Really fantastic stuff. Now, with all that aside, we have source books that also deal with different aspects of the game. We have the Book of Skelos. This is the source book for everything magic, and gives some new kind of archetypes for your characters, new artifacts, things like that, how magic interacts with the world, sorcerers in the mortal kingdom, that kind of a thing, which is a pretty fun read. We have Nameless Cults, which deal with all the different cults in the the world of Conan, gods and demons, different archetypes for new cult characters, the major gods, minor gods, things from the Outer Dark, things like that, it's a fun read. So you can see the new archetypes, cultist, oracle, philosopher, and pilgrim, which is really cool. Just opens up the world a bit more. We have Ancient Ruins and Cursed Cities, which is exactly what it says. This is just locations your characters can go to and some background information on them. We have the different ruins, cursed cities, mysterious places, how to design ancient ruins. Some of these come from the novels, the books, the stories. They're all really interesting to read about. And finally, Horrors of the Hyborian Age. This is basically your monster manual. This has beasts, demons, undead, fantastic art. Love the Lamia. Oddities. A lot of H.P. Lovecraft inspired stuff in this one. Because Lovecraft and Robert E. Howard, were friends. Robert E. Howard played in Lovecraft's world and so on and so forth. So they are your source books. Now, if you want adventures, there is Jeweled Thrones of the Earth, I should say, is basically, look at that art. Come on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 adventures that you can run for your players, pre-written. You can fit them into an existing campaign. You don't have to. It comes with all the information. There's adventures in the core rulebook, but this is just a great little aside that you can kind of use. They're pretty good. Some of them are obviously better than others, but yeah, that's basically Tales from the Yawning Portal for Conan. There are also 2 campaigns. I have both of them. However, one is misplaced in a pile of shit in my other room. But I do have the latest one, The Shadow of the Sorcerer. This is a full Conan campaign where your players basically, go through the story, leveling up. It's really cool. I really love this one. The other one is more pirate themed, but this one is fantastic as well. If you just want a ready-made campaign, highly recommend it. Now we have some interesting source books because these are tie-ins. The first one is the Monolith sourcebook. Now, Monolith recently got the rights to make a Conan RPG off of Modiphius. I'm not sure how I feel about that because Monolith's last RPG was the Batman RPG, and that was really expensive on Kickstarter. So expensive that I, in fact, did not back it, but I wanted to so badly. But this ties in to the Conan board game. This has new scenarios for the board game and ways to kind of tie everything together. And then kind of how to design it. It's not bad. I never played the board game. I do have the Batman board game based off of the Conan rules system. That one is shit. But, yeah, so this was just the source book for that. I just got it because I'm a completionist. We have the Age of Conan. This is tied into the MMORPG that I used to play back in the day and absolutely loved it. It was a fantastic MMORPG. We get new archetypes, which got me really excited because my main character was a bear shaman. So we have different rogues, soldiers, a lot of choices, new talents, and it just kind of gives you extra rules and stuff like that, new monsters, all that kind of good stuff. And this is the tie-in for the Exiles video game, which MMORPG, but I never played it, with just new archetypes and new talents and things like that. You can see as well the art is still amazing. Settlements and strongholds. I think that was the point of the Exiles in the video game. You had to kind of survive, make your own settlements and things like that. So there you have it. That is my collection of Modiphius's Conan Adventures in an Age Undreamed Of. It's a game that I cannot wait to run for my players. I know they are excited for it. I've talked about this a lot. Let's push that over. After our Call of Cthulhu campaign comes to an end, I believe this is one that I really want my players to experience and enjoy. I have the dice that go with this. There's a special dice set. I've mentioned them on another video. But there you have it. Conan, Adventures in an Age Undreamed Of. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. You can follow us on Facebook. Follow Ian Van Gamut on Instagram. Fantastic artist, as you will see. But most importantly, stay safe. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video.